another adventure, and it looks like we have landed in the Antarctic. Let's get right into our penguin stories today. Look at our first one. It's called Penguins by Liz Pichon. Penguins, aren't they cute? All right, let's see what these penguins are going to be doing. It's morning at the zoo, and the penguins wake up and have their very first swim. Everyday penguin activities. Well, first they swim, and then they eat fish, and then they play penguin games. They sleep standing up, they look at people, and then look at more people. On rainy days, the penguins don't do much at all. But when the sun shines, the people come, and it's fun, fun, fun. Do we see something that happened here, boys and girls? After all the people have gone, the little penguin notices something. "Don't touch it," said his mother. "Somebody will be back for it." But nobody comes back. The little penguin moves in closer for a better look. What is that, boys and girls? He goes over and picks it up. "It's a camera," says the little penguin. "What do you do with a camera?" the other penguins ask. "You smile at it," says the little penguin, grinning. "Are you sure you can't eat it?" says the hungry penguin. A baby penguin jumps on the camera and says, "Let's press all the buttons." Flash! They all get bug eyes. "Everyone waddle over there and line up," says the little penguin. "Okay," they reply. The little penguin looks through the camera lens. "What do we do?" shout all the other penguins. The little penguin put his flipper on the button and said, "Everyone look at me and say fish." Click. Fish. The little penguin takes the picture. Click. Now all the penguins want to use the camera. Click. They take lots of amazing pictures. Flash. But suddenly, the camera stops working. "Oh dear," says Mother Penguin. "You had better put it back now." So the little penguin puts the camera back on the rock where he found it. The next morning, the zookeeper sees the camera. "What's this doing here?" he says. "I had better take it back to Lost and Found." Soon the camera is returned to the little girl who dropped it. "Your camera is not broken," says the zookeeper, "but I think the penguins have seemed to peck at it a bit." "That's okay," the little girl replies. "I love penguins." And a few days later, the pictures are developed, and there are pictures of monkeys and lions and tigers and elephant. And strangely, there are quite a few pictures of penguins too. All right, that was sort of a silly book about penguins. I don't know if they would actually ever take pictures, but they might. Let's see what else we have at our library. We have a penguin story. Yep, that's the actual name of the book. A penguin story. Look at that penguin walking in the snow. Let's see what kind of story he has to tell today. White, thinks Edna, just like yesterday. Black, just like tomorrow. Blue, 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 blue forever. There is white ice for sliding, says Edna, and the black night for seeing stars. There is a blue sea for hunting fish, but there must be something else. "Edna," calls a little penguin, "come play with us." "I can't," she says, "I'm busy." "Doing what?" ask the twins. "Looking for something that's not white, not black, and not blue." "When you get tired of looking, come play," says the little penguin. "Edna," calls the large penguin, come fish with me." I can't, she says. I'm busy. Doing what? Looking for something. You mean something to eat? He asked, like lunch. No, said Edna, something else. When you get tired of looking, come fish with me, he says. I'll never get tired of looking, thinks Edna. What do we see here? The next day, she sets off to find something else. A large penguin packs her lunch, and she looks, and she looks. Look how funny, she ate her lunch. And she looks, and then, oof! Wow, I knew it! The world isn't only black and white and blue. What did she find? She found something orange, didn't she? Edna runs home as fast as she can. I found the something else I was looking for. Come and see. Everyone rushes without eating lunch or dinner. Look, said Edna. Wow, says the penguins. There really is something else. What is it, boys and girls? Looks like they found some scientists and their tents. When the scientists pack up their camp, Edna pitches in. It's the least she can do. The large penguin is looking for lunch. The plane is ready to go. Thanks for the something else, thinks Edna. For the penguins, the way home seems short. Oh, look, he's giving her the glove. So he has something else. Wow, now we've got something that's not white, said Edna. And not black, said the twins. And not blue, said the little penguin. And definitely not lunch, said the large penguin. Edna wonders, what else could there be? Boys and girls, do you see the something else? Over here. Looks like maybe there's another color coming into her story. Yeah, looks like it might be green. So that was the penguin story. Now, if you come on down to the library, we have more things that you can check out to learn about penguins. This is our penguin theme kit. Let's take a look and see what's inside, shall we? This is the Popper Penguin Rescue. So if you know about Mr. Popper's penguins, this is sort of by the same idea, the Popper Penguin Rescue. It is a chapter book, but you can read that, or Mom and Dad can read it to you. Oh, look, we have Antarctic Antics, hilarious animal stories. Penguins don't wear sweaters. And then look what else we have. We have a story called Spike. Oh, a penguin with rainbow hair. Oh my goodness. Here's a nonfiction book that's going to give you facts and pictures of penguins. Penny Penguin's Not So Spectacular Flight. Little Ruby's Big Adventure. Little Penguin's New Friend. Oh, The March of the Penguins, and another nonfiction book called All About Penguins. So these books are going to give you stories as well as facts about penguins. So I hope you'll come on down to the library and check this out. Remember, you can check this out for 2 weeks with your library card. Just ask any of the children's librarians to help you, and they will show you where the theme kits are. So let's finish our adventure with one more penguin story, and this is going to be the story of Pippi. Let's take a look at little Pippi here. Pippi the penguin. There she is. In a faraway place where ice filled the sea and snow covered the land, there lived a colony of emperor penguins. The penguin chicks were growing fast and they needed lots of food. And when their parents went into the sea to find food, the chicks were left behind and they huddled together to keep warm. Pippi's chick was named Ella. Pippi didn't know Pippi did know where to find the tastiest food, but she didn't share her secrets with the other penguins. Penguins love to eat tiny shrimp-like krill, but it was becoming hard to find. Pippi was first to dive into the icy sea. She swam off before anyone could follow her. Then on her way home, Pippi passed some of the other penguins. "Hey, have you seen any krill, Pippi?" Pippi's tummy was full of krill, but she pretended not to hear. All the krill Pippi had eaten were now mashed up in her tummy. She gave some of this fishy paste to Ella. All the chicks were very hungry. They had done their best, but some parents had not found any krill. "It's not fair," said this little chick. "I got squid again," said Jackson. "I wish I could have krill like Ella." Soon all the chicks were hungry again. "Can you show me where to find the krill?" asked Jackson's dad, PETA. Jackson is fed up with squid. "If you can keep up," shouted Pippi. She raised her flippers and pushed off with her feet and slid off across the snow. "Wait for me! Hurry up!" Pippi was the best diver. She led PETA to a high, icy cliff. It will be funny to watch PETA dive off this, she thought. And then Pippi did the biggest, most spectacular dive ever. PETA trembled when he reached the top of the cliff. "I'm doing this for Jackson," he told himself. And then he threw himself over the cliff. "Ag!" "Ouch!" PETA yelled as he landed, crashed into the water. All penguins are much better at swimming than they are at walking, but Pippi was particularly good at swimming. Surely PETA could not keep up with her in the sea, but somehow PETA did keep up. PETA followed Pippi to where the krill was still plenteous, and they ate and they ate and they ate. Jackson will surely be happy, PETA thought. Their tummies may have been full, but they still had to get out of the sea. Pippi found it easy, of course. She raced to a hole in the ice and leapt smoothly out of the sea. Then something caught Pippi's eye. An orca was lurking nearby. PETA was not very good at jumping. Pippi knew he might not escape from that orca. Pippi dived back into the sea and led the orca far away from PETA. She had to swim the fastest she ever had swum in her whole life. PETA did not see the orca, and once he had made it into the ice, he went straight back to Jackson. PETA thought it was strange that he was home first. Where's Pippi? At last Pippi arrived home. "What took you so long, Pippi?" PETA smiled at Pippi. "I have fed Jackson and he loved the krill." Pippi didn't reply because she was looking for her chick Ella. "Ella, where are you?" But Ella was nowhere to be seen. All the penguins helped Pippi to look for Ella, and it wasn't long before they found her buried under a pile of snow. "What happened to you?" "A huge bird swept down and scared me," said Ella. After some tasty krill, Ella felt better. Over the next few weeks, Pippi showed the other penguins where to find the krill. "I won't be so greedy in the future," she said. She also taught them how to slide and dive and swim and leap just as well as her. Soon the penguin chicks would be big and strong enough to go off on their own. But before that, Pippi gave Ella lots of cuddles. The end. That gave you a little bit of an idea about what it's like to be a penguin chick and her penguin mom. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Storytime Express. We had a great time visiting the Antarctic today with these penguins. Join me again next time and we'll be off again on another adventure. Bye now.